Hey y'all, it's your girlfriend Drew Sunshine, and I'm here this morning to give you guys a quick morning message. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the support. I truly appreciate everything. I'm thankful for the people that's been riding with me for 2 years since I started my TikTok. Now I got a YouTube now. And I just want to thank everybody for the support. Let's jump right on into the reading this morning. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants you to know. So I'm calling on my ancestors to the highest white light, on my archangels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Sandalphon, on my spirit guides to the highest white light, known and known, unknown, and all my grandmothers, from the beginning of the times to now, to the highest white light. Allow me to use your shamanistic energy to help these people this morning. So let's get going into the energy. What's the overall energy for the collective this morning, Spirit? We have love. We have justice. We have beauty in the shadows. We have peace, freedom, and truth. I feel like you could be coming into union with yourself. A lot of people think that when unions come, a union is all about a man and a woman, but nobody never think about coming into union with themselves. How can you be in a relationship with somebody if you don't love yourself? How can you run a business if you don't know how to control yourself? Everything always boils back down to self. And how us not taking care of ourselves, us not focusing on ourselves, us not really pushing ourselves to our hardest potential can block us off. Because if you not good, how is everything else going to be good? If you not good, how can the kids be good? If you not good, how can the house be ran right? If you not good, how can you go to work and put your best effort forward? So Spirit is saying, if you haven't, it is time for you to get in alignment with who you are internally. Excuse me, y'all. Can I get more on love? Why is love here? Love is the greatest emotion of all. Love always wins in the end. I never seen the story where love didn't win in the end. And that's what Spirit wants you to know, that even though going through tough times, tough situations, things in that matter, love will always win in the end, because love is the greatest emotion of them all. Love can cure any disease, any heartbreak. Love can cure the deepest wounds if you let it. But sometimes people be afraid to allow love in, even loving on themselves. So give me more on love, Spirit. Why is that here? Thank you so much. The best investment is yourself. And I just said that. Nobody knows you more than you know yourself. You got people out here that invest in relationships, they invest in people, they invest in a whole lot of things, but they never invest in themselves. And if you don't invest in yourself, then how can you go out there and invest in somebody else? If you're not giving energy to yourself, how can you go out there and give energy to somebody else? So no, God will not allow you to get in a relationship. Yes, he will allow things to go wrong, whether it's friendship, family, business, it doesn't matter. These things will not go the way you want it to go, because at the end of the day, you're not giving yourself these things you're trying to give to others. You can't give away something that you don't have to give. Spirit said the best investment is yourself, and it will always be yourself. Your investment should not be in nothing but yourself. Give me more on the best investment is yourself, Spirit. You got to realize the beauty and aspects that you have of yourself before you try to go out there and be saying, oh, I think this is the person I need to spend the rest of my life with, or this is somebody that I think we should be cool. No, are you cool with yourself? Are you cool with falling in love with yourself? Are you cool with being by yourself? Are you cool with doing things on your own? I know people that don't go out unless they got somebody right there with them. You don't need nobody to go out and have a good time. You don't need nobody to know who you are and what you like to do. You don't need that. That's called codependency. And a lot of people are codependent on people, but not codependent on themselves. We have the Tower. Oh, I don't really do reverse cards, y'all, but I'll do it now. You are coming out of some type of mental prison that you were stuck in. Whatever this mental prison is, it was something that you was refusing to see, because the Four of Cups is all about rejection. If you look at this card, this girl got her arms folded like, I'm over it. I don't want that cup. I don't want nothing to do with those emotions. I don't care. Matter of fact, I don't even care about the 3 cups that's sitting in front of me right now, because I'm just tired of using my emotions. Every time I turn around, I'm using my emotions and I'm getting hurt. Every time I turn around, I'm using my emotions and my trust getting betrayed. These things are happening to you because you doing this to yourself. You betraying your own trust. You're not following your intuition. You allowing yourself to get in certain situations that you do not have to be in. The Tower and the Upright is all about loss, disruption, things going wrong. But like I said, I feel like you're coming out of this mental prison. You're coming out of this routine of investing in other people. And if you have not came out of that, Spirit is saying it's time for you to invest in yourself. Your biggest investment, your best investment would always be yourself. This is the only way you can avoid a Tower moment. It's by listening to what you feel. I was speaking to somebody yesterday and they was telling me how they invested in something, but now they're a little bit unsure about the investment because they got a lot of questions to ask. And I asked them, well, why didn't you ask those questions first before you invested? That goes to show how reckless you are when it comes down to your decisions, when it comes down to yourself, because I need to know everything before I could give you a dime of my money, because if you play with my money, it's going to be a problem. But to avoid that problem, to avoid that Tower moment, my best investment would be myself. So I would know, okay, I got to ask this person this, that, and the third, because if this don't work out the way they saying it's going to work out, it's definitely going to be a problem, because I'm not somebody that play around with money. You feel me? So because I know myself, I already know when I go to this person about this investment, I got to make sure that I know every detail, because if something go wrong, it's going to be a motherfucking problem. You feel me? But to avoid all of that, it's best that I listen to myself. It's best that I know myself enough to know that I don't think I need to invest with this person, whether it's love, friendships, business. I don't need to invest with this person because I already know how I get, how loyal I am, how hard I will go. And God knows this too. But do you know this about yourself? Why is justice here, Spirit? Why is justice here for the collective? Why is justice here? Thank you, Spirit. It says, soul recognize each other's by vibes, not appearances. Souls recognize each other by vibes, not appearances. I don't know if this ever happened to you before, but there's times when I meet people that I already met before, but I just can't remember, but they remember me. The only way I'm able to really see if I know this person is by what I feel, whether I remember or not. Whether I got memories of them or what we did when we was kids, that don't matter to me. Those things don't matter to me. How I remember is by what I feel. So if I feel like I remember you, then you in the clear. But if I don't feel like I remember you, even if I got memories, I don't know what you're talking about. You feel me? Souls recognize each other by vibes, not appearances. Not appearances. So even if somebody try to come in your face and pretend they fuck with you, you know deep down inside the truth. Souls recognize each other by vibes, not appearances. It says she was beautifully out of place. Sometimes I believe she intended to be there, just like the moon during the night. This is your justice. Whatever this is that you coming in alignment with when it comes down to yourself is your justice. God allowed your justice to be who you are on the inside. Being able to navigate behind people that's trying to backstab you. Being able to navigate around people who really deep down inside don't like you. This is your justice, to be able to read energy. I read energy all the time. I've had people that tried to manipulate me numerous of times, and I'm honestly just sitting there like, do y'all think I'm stupid? Like, don't allow this face to fool you. Don't allow this innocent energy to fool you, because I'm not stupid. You cannot manipulate me. Why? Because my justice is the ability to read the room. That's my justice. My justice is the ability to know this person is for me and this person is not for me. This is my justice. And these gifts and these talents came from the Holy Spirit. It came from my ancestors. It came from the people that came before me. So even though people may see me out of place, or people may think I'm different, or people may think I'm weird, or this, that, and the third, it was meant to be like that. This is my justice. God sent me here to confuse you. This is my justice. This is how you got to see yourself. I know myself. I know that growing up I was cast out, or I know that, I was the black sheep. Yes, because this was meant to be like that. I was beautifully misplaced for a reason, and that's what God is trying to tell you. Don't look at yourself and be upset with yourself because of the things you went through or the mistakes you make. Mistakes happen. People got to understand that. Mistakes happen. Things go wrong. And the only thing that you're supposed to do is not make the same mistake again. People make mistakes. It say all the forces of darkness cannot stop what God has ordained. This is your justice. If you get more in tune with yourself, you will be able to maneuver life a whole lot better. And I'm only telling you things that I know for myself. I'm only speaking on things that I've experienced myself. It say, until I'm ready, let me be, let me heal. There are some things that you've been through, some things that you need to heal from. If you got to take time out from the world, take your time out. This is your justice. To get to know who you are on a deeper level. To the point where nobody can't hurt you or break your heart. You will be so seasoned to the game that when somebody do come in with the intentions of trying to hide something from you or backstabbing you, you already gonna know how it feels because you already went through it already. But it's okay to take time out to heal from something that hurt you. It's never a problem to do that. You feel me? Can I get more on justice, Spirit? Can you give me more on justice for the collective? We have the world in reverse. There's something that you was dealing with that didn't come to a complete full circle. It didn't come to a complete end. Whatever this is that didn't come to a complete end, it wasn't supposed to come to a complete end. God wanted to give you your very own ending to this situation. He wanted to give you justice to this situation. We had the Six of Swords in reverse. That made no movement. God told you to move away from this person. And you chose to stay for your own personal reasons. And don't feel bad about it, because it was times God told me I needed to move away from people and I chose to stay. And every time I chose to stay, I got my ass whooped. And I'm not talking about from the person, I'm saying from God. Because I chose not to listen to the instructions that I was given, which was going to bring me my justice. So whatever this is that you feel like you have to heal from, you're not fully healed from it, whether you think you're fully healed from it or not. And you can't get in a relationship bringing in old baggage. You can't get in a friendship bringing in old baggage. You can't start nothing new bringing in old baggage. So whatever this is that you did not complete, whether the person is here or gone, you yourself had to heal yourself. You yourself had to take it upon yourself and say, you know what, I'm letting this go. There's nothing I could do about this. I'm leaving it at the altar for God to handle. Sometimes we can't handle all situations in life, but that don't mean that we are meant to get stuck because we didn't get the closure we needed, or we didn't get what it was that we needed to move forward in the proper way. No, it's people out here that lose their parents. They didn't even get to say goodbye, but they out here still making moves, still being strong, still pushing through. And you could do the same thing. But before you could do anything, you must learn to love on yourself. Loving on yourself is crucial, because if you don't love on yourself, then how you going to teach people boundaries? How you going to teach people how to love on you? If you're not loving on you, then how you going to try to go out there and find you somebody that's going to love on you when you barely know how to love on yourself? When you barely know how to let things go that no longer serve you? Wise peace here. Ooh. That card flew, and these is too much cards, y'all. So we're going to take this one card that flew over here. It says, understand how rare you are and realize how beautiful your energy is. You bring peace to a situation. You bring peace to many situations. You feel me? That's why people want you around them. That's why people don't want you to leave them, because you bring the energy of peace. And who else brings the energy of peace? The Holy Spirit. He brings energy of peace. He don't bring energy of drama, trauma, those type of things. Can I get one more on peace? It say you can't throw me to the wolves. They come when I call. I remember when I was I think I was like 18 and 19 years old. I had my son. And no, I don't even think I was 18 and 19. I had to be like 17. And my mother told me that I couldn't stay with her no more. She threw me out there to the wolves. I was out there riding and rolling with the wolves. I was in the streets with the wolves. To the point that I ended up being in charge of the wolves, to the point where I was able to say, if I need help, I could call on my people to come help me. If I didn't have nowhere to stay at, I had people, friends' houses that I could have stayed at. My mother threw me out to the wolves, and when I came back to her house 2 years later, I had me a city job. I had money in my pocket. I was doing good for myself. With or without her help. Why? Because I had God. God was by my side. God was by my side to say a dream is a sign from your loved one, so you could be a dreamer. And that too, let me tell y'all, when I used to be out there, I used to have certain dreams too. My ancestors, my angels, they would speak to me through dreams. I'm a dreamer. I dream every night. I have a dream diary and everything. But my dreams is what led me while I was out there with the wolves. Which wolves to go with. Which pack to run with. You feel me? Your energy bring peace. And this world need peace right now. Feel me? So yeah, you may have been thrown to the wolves, but the wolves didn't devour you. You came back leading the pack. Feel me? Give me more on peace, Spirit. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get ready for work. We have the Magician, and we have strength. Spirit is saying you can manifest anything. If you want peace, you can have peace. You just gotta find the strength within to go get it. Because peace not going to come knocking on your door. You got to get up and go get the peace that you desire. You got to get up and get the life that you desire. You got to get up and know that, okay, I bring this energy of peace. What do you bring? Because before I could exchange energy with you, I need you to know. I need to know myself that what I bring to the table. And what I bring to the table is peace. What do you bring? Because if it's drama, if it's lies, if it's betrayal, I don't need it. And before I get myself into a situation like that, I love myself enough to know that this is something I don't need to get into. This is something I don't need to manifest. This is something that don't bring me peace, and I bring peace. And I don't want nobody switching up what I bring to the table because of what they bring to the table. Understand how real you are and realize that God made you the way he made you because that's how he wanted you to be. Yes, things will go wrong. Yes, you will have to go through the fire. But while you're in the fire, dance in the fire, smile in the fire, kiss the fire, and keep on moving. Keep moving. And most importantly, you must know who you are. You must know yourself. Because if you don't know yourself, then people are going to take advantage of you. Give me more on freedom, Spirit, while I stay here. It says, judge me by the people I avoid. So you could have cut people off. You could have found yourself in around people who kept you stuck in your head, made you question who you was, made you question the relationship, made you question the friendship. We have a mind full of unsaid things. The lies are always loud. The truth is always quiet. Don't consider my kindness for weakness. And when you become a diamond, you will see why life had to pressure you. Look at actions, not words. This is how people get stuck in certain relationships and stuff. People come in telling them anything. Telling them exactly what they want to hear. You can't come tell me nothing. If your actions not following up with your words, get out of my face. Go sell them dreams to somebody else. You feel me? The lies are always loud. The truth is always quiet. I don't like people that be too loud anyway. What you want with me? Why you coming next to me? You feel me? And I feel like you somebody that's very kind, and people like to take advantage of kind people, and kind people are God's people. I don't know why people think they could take advantage of God's people and won't get in trouble for it. Like I said in other readings, we have a court here on earth, and we got a court in the spirit. What may have not got caught, you and me caught. What may have not been seen here in the courts have always been seen in the spiritual court. And God see you, he know who you are, and he's seen the mistakes that you make. Sometimes we don't even know that we signing a deal with the devil. And when I say that, we don't know we putting ourselves in certain situations because we don't love ourselves enough to know to investigate first, to ask questions first, to watch and see what a person gonna do. That's like somebody meeting somebody and saying, "Oh, this is the person that I want to be with for the rest of my life," and then 2 weeks later you find out that this person is a dog. That means you went and took a leap without looking down, looking around, seeing what stuff you could grab if you fall. No, you got to look around for the tools that you have within yourself to maneuver when it comes down to relationships, when it comes down to certain things, because if not, you'll find yourself stuck in a mental prison asking yourself, why did that person do me like that? And I treated them real good. Or why did this person not give me their heart and I gave them my heart? A whole lot of stuff, y'all. But all of this could be avoided if you learn to love on yourself, learn to focus on yourself, learn to put yourself first. Learn that healthy boundaries is the only way people gonna learn how to respect you. And I'm speaking from experience, because I'm a giver. And once a person see a giver, they gonna try to expect you. They gonna try to make you give, or they're gonna expect you to just keep giving. I'm not giving all my energy, because what the hell I'm gonna have for myself? And the last card is truth. Why is truth here for the collective spirit? It say, chill out. She conquered her demons and she wore her scars like wings. This is basically saying to me, like I said, yes, you got hurt. Yes, your boyfriend cheated. Yes, your girlfriend cheated. Yes, your best friend broke your heart. Yes, these things happen. But the truth is not meant for you to get stuck. The truth is not meant for you to say, oh, I'm never going to be friends with nobody again. I'm not going to go out there and fall in love. No. The truth is not revealed for that. The truth is revealed to you so you could chill out and sit back and watch God work. Because as above, so below. So if you feel like somebody don't like you, eventually they're going to show you that they don't like you. If you feel like somebody not really into you, eventually their actions going to show that they really not into you. All you got to do is chill out and watch. Even if it hurt. Even if it hurt. Give me more on chill out. Why's that here, spirit? Look, the Hierophant. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. God going to work whatever it is that you going through out. And you never got to second guess it. Because as long as you following your heart, which is your guide, your compass, you going to be good. Yes, if you see the truth about a situation, don't get mad. If you get a feeling that something is not going right, don't get mad. Sit back and wait for God to bring you the answer. Sit back and wait for God to show you. No, baby, I don't think you need to get into that deal, that business deal. Or I don't think you need to get in that relationship because that's going to leave you hurt and sad. You're not really healed enough for that. Or you're not really on that level enough to mingle with those people and build the business. You feel me? So let me get y'all a closing card. I truly hope y'all enjoyed this reading. And I hope y'all enjoyed this Tuesday. And, God is good all the time. All the time. So let me get y'all a closing message. So the closing, can I get a closing message for the collective spirit? We have affirmation. The color red is all about the root chakra, finding balance, getting stable. Like I said, you can't go up to a tree and pull it out the roots. You're going to have to cut it down. And even when you cut a tree down, you got to pull it out from the root. You can't just go say, oh, I'm going to go remove this tree and I don't want this tree here. Yeah, you could chop the tree down, but the roots, you got to break the ground to get inside there to really pull it from the root. And that's what Spirit is saying about you. You may have been hurt. You may have been chopped down. But your roots is still ingrained. It's still there. And when I say your roots, I'm speaking about your ancestors, your loved ones. They are still there, even though these things tried to break you and knock you down. It say, I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and I'm respected by others. So once people see that you respecting yourself, they ain't gonna have no choice but to respect you. Because you come with the energy of respect. And the color red is all about passion, confidence, power, knowing who you are. Knowing that it don't matter what situation you in, you got the willpower enough to walk away, to make the best decisions. Because at the end of the day, if you don't protect your thoughts and if you don't listen to yourself, then how are you going to get where you need to be at? Because you can't be codependent on another person's opinion, or you can't be codependent on another person's direction that they took. Everybody got their own destiny. Everybody got their own roads. What are you going to do on yours? Ashe, amen.